Hello, welcome to this clip on comparing decimal numbers. When comparing decimal numbers, we can relate the strategies with comparing whole numbers. The trick, as with whole numbers, is to ensure that values in the same places are being compared. However, with whole numbers, you can rely on the number of digits to provide a sense of the relative size of numbers. For example, a 3-digit whole number is always greater than a 2-digit whole number. However, this is not the case with decimals. When comparing decimals, the number of digits is irrelevant. It is the place value of the digits that matter. For example, let's take a look at a few examples. 78 hundredths and 39 hundredths. Well, to compare these two numbers, I'm going to look at the ones column. And I have 0 in both ones columns. So I have no whole number in both numbers. Actually, to help me out, let's go ahead and use our place value chart. 78 hundredths, 39 hundredths. And just to make things interesting, let's add one more number. 72 hundredths. All right. Well, if I want to compare these decimals from greatest to smallest, I would first look, like I said before, at the ones column. But I have 0 ones in each number. So I'm going to look to the next number in the tenths column. So my first number says I have 7 tenths. Second number, I have 3 tenths. And the last number, I have 7 tenths. And looking at our place value chart, we see 7 tenths, 3 tenths, and 7 tenths. So, looking at the place value, I know 7 tenths is greater than 3 tenths. And 3 tenths is less than 7 tenths. All right, so I'm getting somewhere. I know that 39 hundredths is the smallest number out of the 3 numbers, so I'm going to write that number at the bottom here. And we were able to do this because we looked at the place value chart, the place value of the number, and looked at the tenths. However, because our first number and our last number both have 7 tenths, we have to go to the next number in the hundredths column. So let's do that. For our first number, we have 8 hundredths. And in the last number, we have 2 hundredths. Well, 8 hundredths is larger than 2 hundredths. So 78 hundredths is larger than 72 hundredths. Can be a bit neater there. There we go. 78 hundredths is greater than 72 hundredths, which is greater than 39 hundredths. Let's also look at one more example. Let's say we had the number here I have 21 thousandths, and here I have 2 tenths. Well, looking at the number, starting from the left, I have 0 ones for both of my numbers. So I'll go to the next number and I'll look at the tenths column. I have 0 tenths in my first number and 2 tenths in my second number. Now remember what we said before about the number of digits in a number. This may look like a larger number because I have 3 digits after the decimal, and this may look like a smaller number because I only have one number after the decimal. However, because I have 2/10 in this number and actually no tenths in this number, my second number is larger. 2/10 is larger than 21 thousandths.